Hi, everyone, and welcome to our sanctuary. Empty now. All the pews are empty, and there's not a lot that goes on in here from week to week. I'm looking forward to the day when we can gather together in here, all together in person, and we can lift up our voices in song and praise and lament and prayer, and we can hear from each other and we can learn from each other in person. But we're not there yet, and all indications are that we're still a ways away from being able to gather fully in person. I'm recording this video message this way because it is 2 months ago today that we last gathered in this space for a worship service. That was March 15th. It was our youth-led service. If you were here, you might recall that. We had this wonderful morning of the youth and youth sponsors and Christy leading us in worship here in this space. And even on that day, we had the sense that that was likely going to be our last time of worship together for some time. We didn't know it would be this long. We certainly didn't know it would be as long as it likely will be. But that was a special morning, and it had that sense of specialness because we knew that it could be a while before we gathered together in person like that. So I'm doing this video message this way to show that although the pews are empty and we all would love to be gathered together again, we're not there. But that is not a signifier of where God is present or what God is doing in our lives. We are still together in spirit. We have been receiving messages to and from each other, giving messages. We've been connecting in various ways. And I've been glad to hear of all of those ways that we are maintaining those connections and caring for each other and others beyond our church community. God is among us always. God is with us always, even when we can't gather in this space. I've been reminded the last couple of weeks about Psalm 46, and especially the phrase in there, "Be still and know that I am God." Part of that reminder was from Lawrence, who reminded me of a particular way in which that phrase can be used as a kind of centering prayer. And I'm going to lead us in that in just a bit. But I was also reminded of this because Agatha had shared one of her gifts that she shared, which I invited church folks to share gifts with us. One of them was just a list of songs that she sings on her own every day. And one of those songs was "Be Still and Know That I Am God." The whole psalm is a wonderful psalm for us to reflect on in difficult, troubling times. God is our refuge and strength and ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea, even if the whole world is under the threat of a pandemic. Though its waters roar and foam and the mountains quake with their surging, the Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. Thinking of that particular phrase from verse 10, "Be still and know that I am God," it's a great way to use, a great thing to do to use that as a centering prayer, a mindfulness kind of prayer. Simply find a quiet space, just for a few minutes even, and just to reflect on that prayer. God is speaking to us, to you. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. There are no other gods, no other lords. God, the Creator, the true and living God, is our God. And this God is a God of love. Be still and know that I am. Recalling God and Moses at the burning bush I am that I am. I will be what I will be. God says to us, I am everything that you need me to be. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know. It's a kind of knowing that is not so much in the head as it is in the heart. Be still and know. God is with us. God is love. God is everything we need God to be, just when we need God to be that. Be still. Stop fretting. Stop thrashing. Stop trying. Be still. Be. Just be. Be who God created you to be in this moment, at this time. Just be. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. I am the God that healeth thee. I am the God that healeth thee. I am the God that healeth thee. In you, O God, I put my trust. 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 Be still and know that I am God. Be still.